Just got to Colorado. Drove 7.5 hours today from Utah, and it's like 5 in the evening right now, but I'm gonna go check some trail cams. I got a real good feeling about these trail cam cards, but who knows, I could be jinxing myself right now. I don't know. I know from last year, the spot that these couple are in was very good last year, but we just set them up there too late, I think. So we're gonna hike down there. It's probably a mile, but not even a mile, but gonna run down there quick, check some cards, and I'll show you all what we got on them. Gonna run down there quick. Let's get to it. I don't see any big horns at the beginning, like on the thumbnails, unfortunately. He's there. He's huge. So right now I come in to where that one buck was. I'm pretty close to the spot, but I just came a little ways, probably about 100 yards, and I'm trying to find a spot to put a trail camera. But it's so hard to tell, but there's a trail coming in right here, right there, and there's one coming just like this. So there's 3 trails that all cross together like right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it on set it on this tree right here, and just point it down here, and then that might help me there. Like if I were to get a good buck on camera, depending on which way it's coming down one of these trails, that might dictate which way I try to go to set up for an evening or morning, whatever. But it'll give me the sense of direction, and I can follow that game trail and hopefully find a somewhat decent spot to set up. So let's set this trail cam up. Celebrate. We made her here. One piece. Look at that. See what we got for dinner? You see that? Fast. On the stove.
Who caught these?
Probably me.
Yeah.
No, you probably caught these ones. Look how small they are. These are little. I thought they were sunnies. These ones? They're fine. One's mine, one's yours.
What does that say on the bag?
2022.
You didn't catch a fish this year.
Back on the mountain with the old man. Or just gonna run down and check these trail cams that I checked last time, and even set a couple more. So they gonna be on there or not?
Yep, I think so.
Comment below if you think they're gonna be down there. If you're right, I'll give you a piece of the back strap when I knock him down.
I'll get my last bite of snack and chug of water before we go.
See all these paths?
Yeah.
Something walks through here. Like they split off.
It's famous. Hunting a tire.
That's right.
Every day of the trip last year.
Welcome to the Colorado 2022 public land archery season. It is September 7th, and this is my first time stepping in the woods with a bow. I am freaking pumped up, let me tell you what. But right now I just got set up probably took me about 20 minutes to get everything set up, which isn't too bad for the first time, but next time definitely gonna try to make her a little faster, a little quieter. But it is super calm tonight. There's a slight west wind, and to the west of me is some private where I'm pretty sure some bucks bed. Not too far from me, a couple hundred yards where I've had some trail cams, getting some good bucks, whether it's early morning, late evening, doesn't really matter, but seen a couple of squirrels so far. They're already keeping me on my toes. Got about a couple hours to sit here for the rest of the evening until it's time to get down. See what we see. It'd be nice to see a good buck. And maybe be able to make a move on it tomorrow. But who knows? Might not see a thing. I'm just so glad to be out here. Feels so good to finally be in the stand. One of the best feelings in the world, I swear. So, I'm gonna sit back, relax, and enjoy the first sit of 2022 hunt season. God bless, baby. It's a little after 7:30 right now. Got a little bit of time left, but not too much. Haven't seen anything yet. And the wind's kind of been swirling, which has not been good, obviously. It was good at the start, and then it kind of decided to switch up on me. That breeze I just got is good. It's coming from where they're bedding, I believe. Where the ones I'm after are bedding anyways. And they could be anywhere, so who knows? That's just my highly educated guess. Day number 2. Just got set up and is staying for the evening. It is 5:43. I don't know. Something telling me my ringer's on. It's a bad day to be a deer. That was Ethan Lloyd. Who knows what that kid's got to say? Probably painted goose down. Alright, bye. I didn't know we were going hunting next to the airport this morning. Sounds like the biggest planes built are about to take off here in a minute. Just drove up Dad's favorite road, bumpiest road in the state. Took us about 45 minutes, I think. Is that what it was? 45, 50 minutes?
Right, at least.
But coming back to where we ended the elk season last year, we're gonna just walk down here. We only got a couple hours, but should get interesting. Usually there's people parked at the gate, but there's nobody here today. So last evening before the Orange Army, so we're gonna make the most of it. We have been setting stands in the evening for deer mainly, and elk too, obviously, if they walk by, but we figured we'd give it one shot in that evening for elk.
Hey, dude.
Probably gonna need a new pair after the trip. We might have to get sponsored.
Hopefully.
They're the best hunting shoes if you know it's gonna be dry. If it's gonna be wet, your feet obviously ain't soaked, but when it's dry, quietest and comfiest way right here. And lightest. This stuff's good.
Yeah.
What, sun drop?
Yeah.
You don't have that back home.
Kobe dog in action.
Trying. Showtime. What? I can't. Oh, we're killing him. Take a picture for us. Yeah.
He's got you on camera.
Nice. I can hear a wedding reception down there like a few hundred yards away from me, which is probably no good, but might just have to go there after, see what's going on. They're cranking the tunes down there. If you ever set up a tree stand the way I just did, as loud as I did, for as quiet as it is out, forget it. Don't plan on seeing anything. I can hear a pin drop right now. I think the deer 3 miles up over the ridge heard me. Probably gone. I felt the wind hit the back of my neck a couple times and he was close. I'm just gonna try to inch my way up to where I think he was. As soon as he did that chuckle, I knew it was over. He wasn't gonna come any closer. Scraping his face off and I never saw him. Well, today I got set up much faster and yeah, I'm glad I can talk today. Today I got set up much faster and much quieter. So that's one plus. Yeah, just gonna chill out and wait for the big buck to walk by. Give her a little meh. He's gonna stop, look back. Phew. Double lung, son. Another sit with no deer. It's frustrating. Enjoy Colorado's beauty here for a few seconds before tomorrow morning's elk kill.
steady enough. I'm sure there's something up there. Rub's pretty fresh. No, you gotta find the guy that made it.
It's alphabetical order.
Is it?
Yeah.
The dummy.
Bottom left.
Wow.
Margaret Brown.
There's no brown.
Swipe right.
Huh. Learn something new every day. Wow.
Bingo.
Wow. I think we're a little late on the wallow, but they gotta be somewhere by. I got all alert. I got it. That was a 60-yard shot.
It happened.
Let me call you back. I see it.
The bull?
Yeah. Bye.
It's still up. My arrow fell off twice. I'm so glad I have this angle because you're going to be able to see that. I just hope we recover that thing. They definitely winded me. They winded me and run right up to me. He was 30 yards broadside and my arrow fell off. I'm curious to see what my dad says, but that arrow looked good. 60 yards through the timber, 3-inch opening, and I hit my spot. Wow. I just sat down, but look, There's an arrow missing. I don't even know what to say. My dad and I have been into elk all morning. I've been playing the wind. We've heard a couple different ones bugle. And I've been running around like crazy. Like I've just been trying to play the wind, stay in a good spot where I have some good shooting. And I finally get to this one spot. It's about 8:30 and I felt the wind switch. It's going up, so I start moving back up because I don't want them to wind me above me. And then the wind switches goes back down, and then I hear elk just take off. I thought they were going down the hill. I saw them there coming, running right at me. They kind of turned. They ran out at 25, 30 yards in a wide opening. My arrow fell out of my freaking bow. I couldn't believe it. It fell out, and I got this all on the GoPro. The arrow fell out. And the bull ran through the opening. Thank God he didn't stop in it, because they would have just kept on going if they saw me. But I stopped. I tried to stop him. I was like, man, and then I slowed him down a little bit. They ran up, stopped. My arrow fell out again. And then I finally picked it up. I ran up 10 yards. I saw a piece of his antler sticking to the trees. I had a window this big at 60 to 65 yards. I drew back. I mean, it felt like slow motion. I drew back. The pin was there. Like, as soon as I was back, the pin was there. I let it fly, and this all felt so slow. The knock was above the elk, and I about lost my mind. And I watched it drop in, and I frickin' smoked it. And I don't know if I said this. I crouched down too, because there was some stuff high. So I crouched down, knowing if I had a lower shot, I'd have a better chance of hitting it. And then it ran up to my dad. He saw it, and he saw the knock. He said it looked perfect, but it wasn't going down yet. So I really just think it's probably one lung, and it was perfectly broadside. But I just don't know if I got that full penetration. But I'm trying so hard to keep my calm right now, but there's no reason we don't find that bull. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. My heart is pounding through my chest right now. Look what we got here. This is a good luck feather. Right now I'm carrying Dad's bow for him in case we hear one or run into something else, but we found blood finally. Took us a long time. But now we're just backtracking it. We're gonna backtrack it as far as we can and see if we can't find where he was standing when I shot.
It's right there, dude.
You know what I mean? I could see him coming through this thick grass, and I was trying to get up above him. But he kept staying, and I just couldn't do nothing. At that point, I was just trying to keep an eye on him.
Right now we're just sitting down waiting. Waiting, game has begun. It's like, what time is it right now? 11:30? Yeah, it's exactly 11:30 right now.
3 hours.
Yeah, it's been only 3 hours. Like, live a long time on one lung. We really aren't sure if it's one or two. Definitely not a pasture though. But we found some blood. Backtracked it quite a ways. The first spot we can find is, how far do you think from where he was hit? 100? About 100 yards. We found the first spot of blood, and we tried to backtrack it further, and we can't find anything else. So I don't know. I just keep replaying the shot in my head, and I know it's a good spot on him. It's just, hopefully it got enough penetration. I really don't see why it wouldn't, but anything can happen, so who knows. Yeah.
An hour and a half, they're saying.
Thunderstorms in about an hour and a half, so I think in about an hour we're just gonna get on this trail and we're gonna take one step, scan. Real good. Another step, scan. Hopefully we can walk up on him, laying down and not still alive. But
Hopefully he already took a dirt nap.
yeah. I really think I would think he's done already, but they're a tough animal, so he could very well be alive. He could still be on his feet right now, still walking, who knows. But I'm just hoping he's not too far, and I really hope we don't lose blood from the rain. If it wasn't for the lighted knock, I probably wouldn't have any idea where I hit, and Dad actually saw the arrow, and he saw that it was a bull first, and then, like, you said right after you saw the light.
Well, I didn't know you had shot it. I'm just trying to get an opening, you know, trying to find somewhere to squeeze an arrow through, and then he come through one little opening. I just seen a bright red knock sticking out. I'm like, oh Jesus, Kobe hit him. And then when he come through the next opening, you know, just below the knock, I could see it was just saturated red. So it looked like a good hit. And then he went a little ways further, and I kept trying to gain on him, but he just stayed far enough out in front, and then he was in the glare. The only time the sun came out, I was looking right at the sun, so I couldn't see much of him. But I could just see he was breathing. I could see his breath, like steam, just poof, poof. So he was just breathing, so I think that was a good sign. And then I kind of lost him. He was walking away because he was in that glare, but I didn't hear no crashing. I don't think he's going to go too much farther before he lays down, so fingers crossed. But we're giving him time. We know better, so probably give him longer if it ain't supposed to pour, but I don't want to take a chance of losing blood, so he said one step glass. And fingers crossed, I guess. That's it. That's all we can do. He stepped. Good amount come out right there.
It is September 15th in the morning, and we're just getting ready to go back up on the mountain. Man, what a sleepless night. Worst feeling as a hunter ever. But we're gonna go up and give it our all today to find it out. But if not today, try again tomorrow and the next day. It has been a long day. Tracking in the cold, wet. It was brutal. No fun. I'm upset. My motivation has gone down the hill so much. Well, it's Sunday, September 18th. It's the first morning Dad and I have split up all year. And I'm going to help him track one.
Not yet. I think he's gonna be dead. They're getting fast.
Close.
It's a long shot.
Oh, well, it was.
Probably like 13 yards. No, it came down so fast. I'll show you. Had one
I can
little.
smell it.
Huh?
It smells like strong.
I had one little window. Like he was going across broadside. I'll show you. Because there was one bugling up here. I'm trying to get up there. There's two big deadfalls. And I'm telling myself I have to get above them. Otherwise I had no shooting. So I'm like, do I go left or right? Wind's blowing left. I can't remember. He was coming down, but he seemed like he was going that way, so I cut right. As soon as I start cutting around this deadfall, I'm hearing stuff break. Got an arrow, knocked it, and I look. I could hear something, I look, and I see legs coming and horns. He's coming from the right, coming down, so this is not even the bull that's bugling. He's coming into the big bull bugling, and he stopped right in front of me. And he walked straight behind both of them deadfalls. I got no shooting, you know, and drew back and found him. Like, well, I need to hold it right here because I'm hoping he comes down. He comes over and he turned and starts going down the hill fast, like just fast walk. And I hurry up, put a pin on him, and just let her fly. I know I hit a little high. It was so close, so fast. I never seen the arrow until it blew through him. I seen the lighted knot skipping through the air. You know, and he ran down. Heard him go that way. Then it sounded like he stopped for a second, and then I heard a breaking, snapping. So he could be down. And like I said, I just went over there, and I found where he stopped. I mean, it's just, there's blood, a lot of blood. And I'm thinking, I turned the knock off. She was lit up green. I say, another good thing about them, I mean, I would have never seen the arrow after it come through them, but I seen the green knot going through the air.
Found it.
And I would never found the arrow. I mean, the arrow was probably 20 yards, well, 15 yards beyond the elk and sticking in the ground. I mean, I think it's decent blood, huh?
Yeah.
Right here. And I seen him. I caught a glimpse of him coming up through there. Like I was down a couple steps. I seen the elk and the horns go that way. I got here and he's coming, and there's them two trees. He went right behind that. And he was walking that way. So I drew back, and I'm like, what? I got no shot. And I'm like, right there. That's the only window I got. Hoping he turns down. You know, he knelt down, and he was walking fast. And as soon as he hit that opening, zipped right through him. He went down there, and I just heard crashing. So let's hope. I mean, was it 13 yards?
Yeah.
I mean, that was a good sign when I seen blood right away. Spot there. From where he's hit. See where he's running? I mean,
Yeah.
he just took off. Just. 6x6 bone pile. That's my archery elk from quite a few years ago. I'm hoping he's right over here. It's got to be enough looking. Somewhere I looked, I see the bubbles. See the bubbles? That's bubbly. See, look at that. Look at this. That's all bubbles. Looks like lung to me now, buddy.
I'd say so.
I think it's a lung shot. It's a high lung, but a lot of times them high lungs die quickly.
Where is he, blood? Looks like he went right through.
Look at that rack. Look at that rack, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's a nice one. Hang on, I want to make sure he's dead. I think he's dead. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. His nose is facing this way. It's 6x6. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Double longer, baby. I told you, right? The crashing is where I thought he was gonna be. Yeah. Oh, buddy. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Look at that rack. That might be bigger than I thought it was. Woo. Dirt nab, baby. Baby. Look at the size of that animal. That thing's ginormous. 6 by 6, buddy. That's probably 300 incher, ain't he?
He's a big one.
Look at that shot.
No, it's perfect.
I shot him on the other side.
Yeah.
Wow.
A little small game.
We're just driving up to go hunt for some elk and spotted some grouse. So
We're gonna put this $90 small game license to use.
yeah, we're gonna see if we can get a shot at one.
I wouldn't turn it on yet.
Oh, I'm ready.
Mm.
I wanna make sure it's gonna work. Alright, let's go kill grouse.
Might be a couple on the ground still. Behind me?
To your right. Turn to your right. On the ground. Dad, look. Right there.
Oh, I see it. Hang on. Alright. Yep.
I'm gonna kill anything. buddy. Is there an auger behind me? Should I shoot it?
Yeah.